So I'm honored to stand before you today, along with Councillor Morrison, Councillor Broom, Councillor Quapis, and Councillor Twinney, at this honorary citizen recognition ceremony to recognize and to thank our first responders, frontline, and essential workers. The honorary citizen designation is the highest recognition that the town of Newmarket provides to anyone, and it is only designated when warranted. In fact, the last recognition was in 2017. Now, over the past 8 months, our community and our residents have faced a challenge greater than most of us have ever experienced. COVID-19 has challenged and even at times overwhelmed our healthcare systems, our long-term care homes, and our economy. Many people have suffered, and many people are suffering. During all these months, many of us have wisely retreated from our workplaces into our homes. First responders, frontline, and essential workers did not and do not have that luxury. They remain on the front line on our behalf. While we are secured safely in our homes, they have been putting their lives at risk each and every day as they respond to emergencies, care for our loved ones, and provide our food and our medicine. We know that these frontline workers have suffered. Some have become ill with COVID, some have died, and they have witnessed tragedy beyond our imagination. Think of the workers at Mackenzie Place and other long-term care centers who went to work each day this summer knowing that another one of their patients would possibly have passed in the night, or knowing that they would have to stand by them and support them as they passed without family by their side. Our first responders responded to emergency calls knowing that it was always possible that people they faced may have COVID and may require extremely close contact and support. Essential workers in the retail sector kept us supplied with food and medicine, while also sometimes even being yelled at or abused by frustrated residents tired of the rules being imposed. Today, we heard from the province of Ontario that there are 939 new cases of COVID yesterday alone in our province. This number is shocking to us, and the trend line is very, very concerning. We have some very difficult days ahead of us this winter, and we cannot face them alone. We need support as a community from our frontline workers now more than ever. It is for these reasons and more that we want to permanently mark 2020 in the town of Newmarket. We want to say in our most powerful way to our first responders and frontline and essential workers, thank you. Thank you so very much. Your sacrifices, hard work, and bravery have not gone unnoticed by your community. We will always and forever remember this year as the year that you protected and served us in the most difficult of times. The year you put our well-being well ahead of yours. We will be forever grateful. Today, we officially recognize all first responders, frontline, and essential workers as the 2020 Honorary Citizen of the town of Newmarket. In closing, I want to say to the community of Newmarket, as we move forward through Thanksgiving and the winter, please know that the best way you can show your respect and appreciation to our frontline workers is to wear a mask and reduce your exposure and follow the guidelines. If we all follow the guidelines, we will be saying thank you in a bigger and more meaningful way than this recognition ever could. Thank you everyone for joining us today at this brief but important ceremony.